story has ended. So, are you happy now?
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it, but I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you did, it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Why dirty your hands with the likes of Brabant?
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
You're right, Father. There was too much lust for revenge in me. To tell the truth, I'd rather just forget all about it.
Do you remember the advice I gave you the last time we were together?
You said it doesn't matter how many people I kill, because I can never change what happened. And you also asked if I feel better. To tell the truth, no. I don't.
Maybe you'll change your mind one day.
Maybe. In war, there are times when you only have bad choices and worse ones.
And still you managed to stay clean, Henry. You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
Malashov, Semyon, innocent people shouldn't have to die. I'm glad I found the courage to defy orders.
All right. You avenged an evil act, but you behaved like a bandit, plundering and robbing the poor. Oh, my son.
I'm sorry. But what was I supposed to do? I lost everything. I needed money, and fast, so I could stop the enemy. That was the quickest way.
Nothing's black and white. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life. And God alone can judge whether you made the right ones. But in the end, you did it. You're a hero. You saved your friends. Capon, Rosa, the Jews, the whole of Suchdol, and Samuel, your brother.
Not exactly.
True. Almost, brother. I'm glad you two became friends.
Why didn't you tell me about Samuel?
Because I didn't know. I just had an inkling. They took Sarah away on account of me, and I had no idea where to look for her.
You can be proud of him.
It seems this chapter of your life is over. You're a grown man now. What are you going to do?
You were right back then. This life isn't for me. I'll settle down. Maybe start a family of my own. I've had enough adventure to last a lifetime. Besides, someone's got to rebuild Skalitz.
What? You want to go back home? And you want to live alone?
Please, Ma.
It doesn't matter. I was just asking.
Well, whichever way your path leads, Take my advice. Watch out for that Eric. I don't think he's going to forget you anytime soon.
Don't worry. I won't forget him either.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
God protect you.
Good luck.
Will I ever see you again?
You don't need us anymore. You're all grown up.
I hope you'll give us lots of grandchildren.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war. You saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
It's yours.
As you wish.
So what happens now?
Now we get on with life. Do you remember what I told you before? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls, good wine,
good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing the excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it will find us itself someday. I believe that there are still interesting times ahead of us. By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
Well, Catherine? Oh, come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
Hi guys, I'm on my channel. That was the very end of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, so I was gonna do a quick sort of review of the game because I've been playing it for a long time now. So this game can only be a 10 out of 10 for me. It is absolutely perfect in every way for me. The scenery is beautiful. The atmospheres in the game, they've really captured like the grime, the dirt, the sort of sense of being there, and the fact that obviously there's no technology and everything. As just said, the scenery, the villages are great. The NPCs are quite intelligent, to be fair. They're not basic. Good chatting. You know, you can unlock lots of different things going on in the game by chatting to different NPCs, so it's really good. Story, absolutely epic. Brilliant story. You never know what's going to happen next. There's sort of constant changes from people like being traitors or people trying to help you, and you can get different options in the game by doing different things. It is a beautiful game. These guys know how to make a good looking game. They updated the combat in this one from the first one. A lot of people in the first one found the combat really hard, including myself. Second one, the combat is simplified a little bit, but it's still really good. Really fun. Like, there's different combos you can do that really help you. Like, you can get powerful ones. The RPG side of the game, then, like getting better armor, better skills, abilities, sword, shields, everything else is brilliant. It's really, the hardest part of the game is actually getting right at the start when you have nothing and you have to try and find new stuff, and you can go looting. Obviously I did do the whole looting option, hence why at the end there on the video you said you stole from the poor and all this. Yeah, well, you know, needs must at the end of the day. But yeah, right at the start it is hard to earn some groschen to buy stuff, so you do have to be a bit naughty, but it's worth doing it. The whole achievements on this game, there's really easy achievements. You can get loads of achievements just by playing the game, but there's little secret hidden ones that are a little harder to find. I'm not going to give any spoilers on them, but you know, if you do, you can obviously go through the list on the achievements when you're playing the game and see what ones they are. But so yeah, that's the end of the game. I've really enjoyed this game for a good couple of months. I put 120 hours into it, I think. I did all the side quests. I always do that with RPGs and games like this. I just really get into them. I try not to fast travel too much, but sometimes towards the end it was like, yeah, I'm gonna fast travel because it's just easier. It gets to a point in the game where if you do what I do and you rob a lot, you end up with so much money and all that you can buy everything in the game if you want to, or you can just break into anywhere, because I got obviously high skills for robbing. But everyone can play the game completely differently. You can be, you know, completely honourable and don't do any bad stuff. Yeah, there's not a lot more I can say, but apart from I highly, highly recommend this game, it is definitely 10 out of 10, and my favourite game of the year so far. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.